speak the truth. Just look at all your failures and mistakes. And if they really knew you, there's no way they could love you anyway. Oh, but I will fight the lies with the truth. Oh, keep my eyes fixed on you. I will sing the truth into the dark. I will use my fight.
Hello and welcome to the Send Help Podcast, a podcast and a lifeline for moms who are stuck in the trenches of mommyhood, bringing them encouragement through Jesus, laughter, and sisterhood. We were a little off there.
I know.
Or is there a delay?
I hope not.
I hope not too.
I can't hear myself.
Oh,
Like I hear myself through with outside of the headphones and not through the headphones.
you should hold the mic up. It was very official.
Does that make it I still can't hear myself. Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you without you holding the mic up.
I don't understand. But
I don't either.
that's fine. So I feel like I have a cold.
Oh no.
And my nose is plugged and I'm listening to myself talk with the crazy head cold.
Oh
That's
no.
what
Oh no.
That's what it feels like. It's fine. It's totally fine.
That's awful. You got to turn your light back on. It keeps going off. Does it have a timer on it?
I don't know. These are the buttons.
Yeah.
Mine
has those buttons. But it doesn't turn itself off.
Yeah.
Weird. Hey, press that center button another time. Does it change it from cool to warm?
Yeah.
Does it have a middle? Oh, that was the middle ground, huh?
Yeah. 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 This is so entertaining.
It is. It is really entertaining the masses right now.
I know. I'll just keep playing with it. Maybe it won't turn off.
Aw, Dusty can hear you loud and clear.
There we go. I wasn't looking at the comments. I hadn't switched to that screen yet. I kind of forgot about it a little bit.
Well, I can't do any sharing because I'm on my phone.
I got it.
Okay. Awesome. Well, if you haven't noticed yet, we're remote from our homes today because Dusty's out of town. Thanks a lot, Dusty. Thanks a lot. It's okay. Tim's also on call. So, we're work widows today.
There's a reason why you do this.
I know.
Where am I supposed to share it to?
It's only taken the last hour to get this set up because nothing was configured for this audio.
Where am I supposed to share it to? Because it's on our page.
Okay.
And it's on our friend page.
I know.
So who am I supposed to share it to?
Share it to your personal page and share it to my page. From our page, not from our friend page.
I don't even know which one I'm watching.
Well, Dusty, can you do it?
I don't think he knows either.
But he figured it out real fast. You're married
so many people are alive right now.
A smart cookie.
It's fine.
It's okay.
I clicked on the notification that says Send Help Podcast is live.
Okay.
So that's the one that I'm watching.
All right.
I don't think it's the friend group.
Okay, can you share it?
You want me to share that one and not the friend group?
Not the friend group one, because if you share the friend group, oh my gosh. Hi, Krista. Okay, that's all right. You can watch the replay. We love you anyway. I know it's 9:00. It's late. We are starting very late. We would have started earlier, but we had technical issues. Dishes. We
I
had
did
technical
do some dishes
dishes.
while we were having the issues.
Yes, technical issues. Christy was having tea issues, and then Annabelle woke up, or didn't really wake up. She came out of her room.
She was never asleep. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Share. Right post.
And then turned out Josh had never even been put to bed, so it was quite the last hour.
It's a no. Mm-mm.
Are you in your jammies too?
Technically, yes, I did put a hoodie on. I never got dressed today.
We're in pajama party. It's a pajama party. That's why.
I never got dressed.
No,
today.
you were being prepared for this moment.
For the pajama party. I prepared
It's
for
a
it.
pajama party. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
The only reason I have makeup on or even showered is because I had to go to the DMV today. And I had to take Josh to STEM camp at Weatherford Christian. And those moms dress. I learned today.
Oh.
I didn't look like this when I took him, but when I picked him up, I fit in.
That's funny. They're not like yoga pants and messy bun moms over there.
I mean, I saw one pair of yoga pants, but she looked really cute. And she this is okay, it's after 9:00, so I feel like I can say this.
Is this like late night with Send Help? If your children are not already in bed.
She like could wear yoga pants and like didn't have a mom pouch. Didn't have she had no fupa. Like how it was baggy all in that area, and I was like, what is that like? What is that like? I have to have t-shirts that go way down past that area because I'm like, nope. I got lots of rolls. And then my C-section gave me a new one.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is Mom's Unplugged.
It is.
Yes.
I feel like I should unplug, but then we'll hear you through everything. Can I just can I do it like this?
Yes.
And then I can hear you and me. And
as
I
long
don't have
as
a
you
head
can
cold
hear
anymore.
me, and as long as we can't hear me 3 times, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Times.
I've got my in-ears from church in.
Yeah.
My monitors.
All of my other ones are
so it's running down my back.
Bluetooth. Nice.
Yeah. It's like I'm on stage.
All of mine are Bluetooth, but I'm not connected to my phone. I'm connected to my laptop, and we just learned from me trying to share on Facebook that I am great with technology and
so good at it. You're amazing at technology.
I'm sure that there's Bluetooth on the laptop.
You think? I
Maybe.
don't know. That's a dusty question. Hey, you have a light though.
It's working so well.
We need to get you a more powerful ring light.
It's working so well. This is it's a, you've seen it before.
I know. Why is it like not? If you held it in front of you, would it be more powerful? Oh, there you are.
Is that,
Mine's just gigantic. Let's just be honest.
how long
Oh,
can I arm like this?
you're a halo. Halo, halo.
Halo. I was about to start singing that, and then I thought, wait, is that
Copyright.
a song?
Yes,
Or did
it is. It's a
I just make?
Beyonce song, I think.
Yeah, I
Isn't
don't.
it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Truth is, I have
Like,
no
is
idea.
it because like bum 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 muffins? Like, is Halo a real song, or is it just I started using that word in place of other words of an actual real song, and I made it all up in my head?
Or is it just from sight?
If I start, is it from
Who
Psych?
knows?
Exactly. If I start singing this, is it a real thing, or am
my
I
gosh.
letting the crazy come out because it's after 9:00? I don't know.
There's no telling. But we do have a tendency to let the freak flag fly after 9:00. We should not be allowed on the internet after 9:00.
That's probably true.
It's true. It's very true.
I'm drinking non-caffeinated tea.
Yeah. Dusty,
Orange.
you've got to teach Christy how to
something.
make your lemon honey water
Yeah.
because she did not do well today. She did not do well.
I made some poor decisions.
She dumped it out, almost threw up.
That's
Yeah.
Tim. That's Tim. Maybe not. It might not be, but
I bet it is. It's gotta be.
if you're not Tim, you have to tell me.
I don't know. I don't know if he's watching. He doesn't have a tendency to watch anymore these
Yeah.
days. If it is Tim, I need to know. You need credit for this.
But if it's not, I also need to know who else out there remembers.
Right?
It's been a minute.
Maybe
Although there are
it's
2 movies.
maybe
on
it's James
Peacock now.
Roday himself.
Maybe it is Joseph. James. No, he changed
Gus!
his name. He changed his name though.
What?
On well, he didn't change his name.
Okay.
That's too
So
much.
it's just honey and lemon.
It's just honey and lemon. That's
and
all it is.
water.
And water. That's all it is.
It's like the
I didn't want to
the
like
normal
cut the lemon
old wives
and squeeze
drink.
the lemon
Christy.
and get the lemon juice all over me and find out that I have paper cuts on my hand, and I didn't want to do it.
Dusty.
But no, James
The
Roday
second-
in his new show, whatever that is.
Is it Jim?
No, it's Jim Roday. No,
Jim Roday.
he started using his actual name.
I don't know. No, Dusty.
I gotta find out now.
Christy and I start Marco Poloing, and she's like, "Don't throw up! Don't throw up! Don't throw up!" I'm like, "What?" She's like, "I made some poor decisions. I'm gonna throw up." I'm just like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "Tea, bad."
I'm making bad tea. I'm making really bad tea. Rodriguez, thank you. Yeah, it has to be Tim.
It has to be.
It has to.
Unless
I'm freaking out a little bit. It has to be Tim. Krista,
So
we
what
have no
are
idea.
we talking about, Krista? No, we do know what we're talking about.
I don't. I have
yes,
no
you-
idea.
You were gonna finish your story. You were gonna.
Tim's freaking me out, and I don't even know what's happening anymore.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, I
It
don't know
just
what's
says
real anymore.
Facebook user.
Oh, this person that's. Oh. Okay.
That would be
It's fine.
crazy if it was him.
No, it would be crazy if it's not him, and I need to know who this person is now. Tim and I both need to know who this person is. If it's not Tim, and it probably is because he's not answering me. He's probably enjoying the fact that.
Yeah, he does enjoy stuff like that. It's
Yeah.
true.
He's like, yep, that's right. I'm all in your head. And you don't know. That's what's happening right now.
It's true. It's very
I
true.
thought it was Rodriguez, but then I was like, no, that was too
Facebook user
obvious.
Dulé
Hill.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we can't just be having
Timothy.
this inside
No.
joke time. All right.
Okay.
You were gonna tell us. Oh. Just kidding.
It was Hank.
It's Hank. Even I could figure that one out.
Woo. I'm just gonna.
Okay.
He's gonna
You
want
were
outside
going-
in about 5 minutes.
Okay. You were going to continue your story because you were going to tell us about.
Did I start a story?
Yeah, you were about to get into Annabelle and how you've been. Can
30
we have
seconds
this
this
conversation?
We can. I'm just gonna forget the light.
It's fine.
Not gonna stay on.
Yeah, just leave it. Leave it.
Not
It's
gonna
more
stay on.
distracting when
So,
you're turning it on and turning it on. It turns itself off.
Yeah. So last week
We were talking about the water
balloons.
Yes.
And we were talking about like our words and all that. And it tied in, but I don't remember how. But
No, I do. I remember. Okay. Synopsis time.
right. I'll drink my orange tea.
I was talking about how, Josh and I have been really working on getting to the end of the summer with an ice chest full of water balloons, which
Right.
is each day is one water balloon. And every time one of us loses it or he says something that he shouldn't have, or we can't just do over.
Right.
I mean, yes, I will forgive you, but it doesn't erase the words that you've already said. And every time you say something, it's like putting a pin in that water balloon. And we were talking about how hard it is to fill up those water balloons back in the 90s. And
Yeah.
and how once you put the pin in and you pulled it out, that water's coming out. And if you do it enough times, even if you patch it up, that water is going to be completely, it's going to completely come out of the water balloon.
Yeah.
And you will have nothing to show for this day. And we were just talking about how that's our trigger word now is, like, hey, don't you want to, really? You going to remember the water balloon? He's like, oh, I'm sorry, Mommy. I'm sorry. I will be better. We won't. Nope. And he'll say it to me. He's like, Mom, water balloon. I'm like, oh, sorry, buddy. Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that must be nice when he says it to you. Ooh.
I know, but it's been not in a sassy way, which is amazing.
Ooh. Nice.
I know. It's refreshing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, we were talking about that, and you were talking about how there's been some sassiness happening at your house and some behavior happening at your house, and how you have been speaking. We've been talking about how you were speaking, the Holy Spirit into things and binding things and having her speak things out. And it was just really, it piggybacked off of the water balloon so beautifully that it was a great place to go,
Right.
to keep going. Cause I'm doing the same thing with Josh, but we just didn't talk about it.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah. We've had, I don't know, something happened when summer started. I had high hopes and dreams of this summer. They've all disappeared.
Hey, we had a good day at my house.
We did.
We had a
We
great
did.
day.
So there have been a lot, and I want to say this last week was better, and in the grand scheme of things, this week was better. Um, I don't know if it was or not. I'm just gonna say it was.
I just don't remember.
I don't know.
Was the difference that Dusty was home?
Maybe.
So you weren't doing it alone.
But
And you have a refrigerator now.
I have a refrigerator now, and that's made a difference also.
That is a huge difference.
It is a huge difference. I don't have to shop every single day for the ingredients to dinner each night.
Yes.
So that's, I don't have to worry about that every day now. It was like 4 weeks.
It's insane. I still haven't seen your refrigerator. I need to see a picture of it.
Oh.
You need to Marco Polo me with your. I want to see it. Can I see it? Oh, ooh. Ooh, it's cute. Oh, I see what you mean now. The doors.
Yeah, with the doors.
I get
I
it
thought
now.
that there were 4 doors. And
Right.
all the cords are underneath.
It's
my
not a
laptop.
4-door
I just
sedan.
messed everything. It's not a 4-door sedan.
No.
Hold on. I messed everything up. Okay. It just went right down on top of everything. I didn't look before I set it back down.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Totally fine.
So, a lot of tantrums, a lot of meltdowns, and honestly, if it's not one kid, it's the other.
Yeah.
And it's been really trying. That's a good word.
Yeah.
But I mean, it can be over the simplest, easiest thing. Like everyone's in a great mood, and okay, hey, can you pick up those toys?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like I asked you to put them in a trash bag and take them out to the curb. Like, I just asked you to pick them up and put them where they belong. But it starts in with the screaming and just flat out saying no. Just no.
That happens at my house too. Yes.
I wasn't aware that I was giving you a choice, but
Right.
since we've established that you have a choice, apparently, let's go back over that. I wasn't asking you. And maybe if I didn't come back, with such sarcasm, but no, I don't.
We did
I
talk
don't.
about sarcasm last time.
I really don't, though. I mean, my response is typically like, I'm not really asking you. Like, we're moving on to whatever it is that we're about to do, and this needs to happen. Like, this all needs to be picked up and put away. And huge meltdown, huge tantrums. Like, okay, well, we're not going to do this, so you go to your room.
Yeah.
And then that makes it even worse.
Yeah.
So then she's going to her room, she's slamming the door, and for a while she'll just scream and continue the tantrum. And then, like, all of a sudden she's been in there for a few minutes and she'll start screaming, "You just hate me." No, I just want the toys picked up so I don't trip on them and kill myself.
Yeah.
Really is all it is, because all of your toys have moving parts on them, and if I step on it, I'm either going to stab and impale my foot, or it's going to move under me and I'm going to fall and break my neck. Those are the two options. I just want the toys picked up. Also, there are games that we want to play. There are other things that we want to do, and we kind of need the floor space. So it needs to be picked up. But she'll go into her room and she'll just start screaming, "You just hate me. You put me in my room because you hate me. You just don't love me." And then she'll just start going through all of these things that she'll start screaming for the whole house to hear, even though, she's in her room. So at first I was like, oh no. No. And I went in, I've since realized that she started using it to get her own way. But that's beside the point. So like, I'll go in there. No, ma'am, we're not doing this. I think one day she got really upset with her brother and sister also. And like, she just started screaming, they don't love me. And so I went in there. I was like, no, we're not doing this.
Yeah.
Like, you can be upset. You don't have to like what's going on. You can be upset about it, but you're not going to allow yourself, like, you are the head and not the tail. Remember, you're the head and not the tail. You're not going to allow these lies to come into your head and become truth like that because you already are in a bad mood or upset with them because they've hurt your feelings. We're not doing that. And I made her say out loud what the truth actually is. Like, my brother and sister love me. Mommy and daddy love me. And work through, I don't even remember all of the things, but like, I made her say them out loud. And then I told her, I said, you're a child of God, right? And she's like, no. I'm like, we don't go there when we're upset. Like, there are certain things where I draw the line that you are not, like, we're not saying these things when we're upset. Okay. Like, I mean, you're a child of God. She's like, yes. I'm like, okay. So what you need to say is, I'm not going to believe that lie. You can't tell me lies anymore. Get away from me. I'm a child of God and I believe the truth.
Yes.
And had her pray these things out loud. And it really helped. It calmed her down. It got her mind back on track. It just, it reset her. And after a couple of days of that, she like immediately started with that, because she knew that I would go in there and say, no, ma'am, we're not going to believe the lies. And I would have her speak the truth. And then I would let her leave her room. I caught on real quick.
Yeah.
But still, like, she very easily will fall into that. So I've become very aware of what she says when she's upset and when she's having a tantrum, and reminding her of what the truth actually is. But also, I've been studying Ruth. I've been studying Ruth like more so than I've ever really like dove into a book. Like, I've like picking out the keywords and looking at the Hebrew and looking, like actually studying the book of Ruth. And in doing that, Ruth takes place during the time of the judges. Okay, what's that? Like, I know that there's a book in the Bible called Judges, right? But have I ever read it? I'm not really sure if I have. Have I ever even heard a sermon that came from the book of Judges? Anyone ever talk about the book of Judges? Do I even know what it's about? Like, are they literal like judges, like sitting on the bench over like with a jury of your peers? Like, are they like judges? Like, who are these people? I don't even know what's happening in the book of Judges. So then I started looking into Judges. I'm like, I've been reading the Bible for 30 years. I'm an idiot. Like, do I just gloss over these things? Like, do I just not ever acknowledge that I don't know this information? Like, did I like pick and choose? Well, no, I don't have to read Judges. Someone else will tell me what it's about at some point. Like, what? Really? Like what is happening in my life? That did I ever actually process the information of they wandered in the desert, Joshua led them into the promised land, and then there are 2 books of the Bible before they get a king? No. Never really thought about it. Never put anything into it. I just, oh, that book is titled Judges. Okay. If a sermon ever leads me there, I know where it is. It's like Numbers. It lists everyone. Do I really need to read it? Well, yeah, I probably do.
There's so much there in all of the lineage.
There's so much in the
much.
lineage. There's so much but the book of Judges, like I realized, like it's just a time of lawlessness where they repeatedly turn away from God and then
Yeah.
cry out to him, and then turn
Yeah.
away from God and then cry out to him, because there's no one leading them, because you just went through the wilderness and defeated all these people. Just do what God said. No, there's a whole generation that doesn't know the Lord. And that just completely baffled me.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean Joshua dies and then the next generation doesn't know the Lord? Are you kidding me? Do they not talk about it? Did the parents not tell their kids about God? Hey, you weren't there, but we used to follow around this pillar of fire at night. But you were a baby, so you didn't really see it. You were born after we came into Canaan, so you never had to eat the manna, but it was there every morning. Like, do they not talk about these things? Like, how is
Yeah.
it possible that there was a generation, like right after Joshua dies, there is a generation that doesn't know the Lord?
Yeah.
It just completely dumbfounded me. Like,
Yeah.
how stupid were these people? I mean, we're exactly the same. We do it also.
Oh, for sure.
But it made me right. And then my pastor actually taught on Judges.
Wow.
Like, I've been like, it's ridiculous. I had been studying Ruth and thought, what's the deal with the Judges? I should probably read that and figure out what exactly the Judges are. They're not actual judges. They're leaders that rise up. By the way, also found out the Bible
You mean
talks about
It's
poop.
not America's Got Talent.
It's not America's Got
It's
Talent.
not American
Just a
Idol.
Random people that God chooses and raises
There are
up.
some idols, though.
There are definitely some idols. But I actually did feel a whole lot better about my life and a lot of our conversations that we have put out there for everyone to hear that involve poop. Because there is poop in Judges.
Wouldn't you know? There
It made
you
me feel a
go.
lot
It
better
has
about my life.
come
I don't know why.
full circle.
It has come full circle. But
Oh my goodness. We found poop in the Bible.
we found poop in the Bible. And not like an animal, like real. No. Anyway. So it really did make me feel better about my life, though. I don't know why. It was like,
Israel's idol
God
in
talks
the
about
Judges.
too. But Proverbs 31, the First 5 app, started a study on the book of Judges, like right at the same time that I was like, I should study Judges. So I actually bought the book
Wow.
that they're doing. I've learned a lot. It's ridiculous. And then also this last Sunday, like our pastor taught from the book of Judges. Like, after I've been saying for a few weeks, like, why have I never heard a preacher teach from the book of Judges? And then he did.
It's
was crazy.
like when you pick out your word and then all of a sudden everything is
Yeah.
your word.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
God really wanted you in Judges.
He was like, hey, there's so much you don't know. Just read the whole book.
Just start reading.
Just start somewhere and read the whole thing. Don't go backwards. Because I started in Ruth and then went to Judges. Like I'm kind of going backwards a little bit. That's okay.
That's
I'll read
all right.
Joshua next. But no, I've seriously, like, what started my whole process was because I was just so shocked that there's a generation that didn't know the Lord. So he raised up a leader, led them back out of captivity. They had peace for 20 years and then went right back into it. And we're in captivity for 80 years. Or, this probably switched around, but whatever. I'm like, how, why? How is it that there are generations that don't even know the Lord? And it just completely baffled me. And it made me think a lot about my kids and my future grandchildren. And
Yeah.
no, they will know. They will know.
Yeah.
I will make sure of it.
They
And I will
will
make
know.
sure that they know him so well that their grandchildren will know. Like, that's not okay. That's not okay with me.
No.
That there could be a generation after me of my own people that don't know the Lord.
No, I want
It really
to
kind of made me mad
instill
a little
a
bit. I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
You listen here and you listen good.
No, I want to
Jesus
leave
loves you and you're going to know it.
I want to leave a legacy of faith. That like supersedes my faith. I want Josh's faith to be bigger than my faith.
Right.
And I want his relationship with the Lord to be bigger than my relationship with the Lord and deeper than my relationship with the Lord. And honestly, here's the deal. Our kids have a leg up already on our relationships with the Lord because they're being introduced to and walking with the Holy Spirit in a way that we only started doing in our 20s.
Right.
And 30s.
Yeah.
And they're doing it now and they're not even 10 yet.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I can't wait to see where they are.
I know.
Can't wait.
They better be teaching me about the book of Judges one day.
Oh, Krista. I know. See, it's a legacy thing. It's generational.
It is.
God loves to do things in generations. He loves to move generationally.
Yeah.
And I want him to move generationally in our family in a legacy of faith. And I want generations to be touched by faith in our family. Like I want them to be blessed and blessed and blessed. And I want people to be able to do our lineage and go, there was a dividing line right here. And look at everybody once, like from Amanda and Tim down.
Right.
From Becky and Mike and Joanne and Barry down. Like, look at what happened. Because I know a lot about my lineage, like where I came from. Who is that?
Annabelle.
Oh, sweet baby. Her little shuffly feet kill me. The little sleepy walk.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm excited. I'm excited to see where they go. I can't wait to see where they go. And we're doing this same thing. Let me just say that your child is not the only one that has done all of the things that you said.
Right? Oh, I'm sure.
Krista was just saying that
Yeah.
she has seen all of this. My child, on top of having to get all of that out, having him repeat those things and speaking it over him and then having him speak it out, and rebuking it in the name of Jesus. I mean, yeah, Krista's kids do it every single day. I also, because he needed the sensory input and he was having such a meltdown that I was having to squeeze him and doing joint compressions at the same time. And it was just insane. And that was when he was about her age, I guess, and younger. But that's when it all hit the fan, was when he was her age. And then now he still does. I mean, I'll be honest, he still goes in and he still will hit himself at and I'm like, I heard you just hit yourself. And he's like, no, I didn't. I'm like, yes, your face is red.
Right.
And he's doing it partially because he needs the attention, partially because he needs the outlet, and because it has gotten so big, and we immediately course correct and speak. I've taken it a step further, and I'll speak like a blessing over him, and I'll just start prophesying over who he is and like speaking who he is to him. And once I start speaking, like, especially when he's at that place, I'm like, no, you're a child of God. You're a son of a king.
Right.
You're like, you're a prophetic warrior. You have dreams and visions. You're creative. You have God's thoughts in your mind. You were made by the creator of the universe, and he put your creativity in you for a purpose, for the kingdom. You are going to do things unimaginable right now. But if you let this be we're not going this way. I was like, no, what you speak out has life, because your life has the power of life and death. Your life, your tongue has the power of life and death, and what you speak matters. So, I'm like, when you pray and people get healed, I'm like, you're praying healing out, and healing is coming down from heaven, dude. Like, you can't speak those kind of things. When you speak those kind of things out, you're giving the enemy power. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. That's a good idea, Krista. That's a really good idea. He has one of those little like the little ones, the desk punching bags. And I threw it out. He doesn't know it, but I threw it out because it was just annoying, and it was all over the place all the time. But now that we have a place to maybe put it, he does punch a pillow a lot.
Yeah.
He'll hit his pillow.
When she was a toddler, I got her as a penguin punching bag, and like it laughed, and it had little balls that rolled around inside of it. Like, it made you want to hit it. But it was one of those, like that has the rounded plastic bottom. Like, you punch it and it pops back up. It was one of those. I think it just made her more upset.
Yeah. Josh will go into his room and scream into his pillow. And that helps sometimes. But sometimes if he's at that place and he's screaming, then it just kind of feeds it instead of helps extinguish it. Mm-hmm. And so we've talked about when he's at school and he's having a hard time dealing with because he got bullied a lot this year, and when he was having trouble with the bullies in class, but didn't want to get in trouble himself by reacting or getting in trouble, like just talking or making, because he would make noises because he was so just needed to make their what they were saying stop, and the teacher wasn't doing anything about what they were doing. But the minute, because Josh was the squeaky wheel, because he was already getting in trouble for talking too much or trying to make people laugh. And so she was really tuned in to anything he did. So we were really working on him not making any noises, not saying anything to try and make anyone laugh, not trying to draw any attention to himself, not trying to just get any kind of attention whatsoever, so that, because attention is attention, he would squeeze his toes together. I taught him how I deal with when somebody next to me is like smacking and I can't just get up and leave or tell them to shut up. I'm like, Josh, do you think that mommy's mouth noise issue just goes away? It has gotten worse since I got older. So let me tell you this, that hasn't fixed itself.
I do. I do.
Yeah. So I told him, I was like, listen, if I'll put my finger in my ear sometimes and just keep talking and just keep spending time with them and like not trying not to let them know that I am upset. And I'm telling on myself now. So if I do that, please don't be offended. Because I know you can't help it. I will squeeze my hands together and sometimes even squeeze my fingernails into the palm of my hand to just focus on something else. Or I will squeeze my toes together and push down, like squeeze them into the floor inside my shoe. And he was like, I'm going to try that. So he did it. And so he started squeezing his toes together in class, and it would help just break that thought and get his mind off of it. So we've been working on those things at home. I don't know. I feel like I got off on a sidetrack. So
no, I mean, not really. It's good to have the thing. You have to break the thought process in order to move on. So
yeah. Anyway, that's just a practical, hey, you're not alone and your kid is not the only one, and at least she's not slapping herself in the face.
I know. I had a lot of
but he does close the door and talk really loud. Yeah.
And then he's like, what? 4th, because I saw a friend that I haven't seen in a while, and she asked me, like, how's your summer going? I was like, it's going. She's
wonderful.
Like, they're little jerks, aren't they? I was like, they are. Yes. I love them. Yeah. 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 They are. But it was really nice just to have that one other mom. It's probably the only other mom from you that I've actually seen face to face this summer. I'm pretty sure. So it was a much needed, like, yep, I'm there too. I'm glad all of us are there.
Oh, we are. It's...
You are not alone.
No, you are not alone. I mean, we could just swap for a little while. I'll take yours. You can have mine.
Okay.
I think Josh would be a lot more cooperative for you. And yours, like, don't even seem to cry with me. I mean, Carson fell off the trampoline, face planted, got a mouthful of grass, stands up. I'm like, are you okay, buddy? He's like, yeah. Just like spitting grass out of his mouth. And I'm like, are you sure? I was sure he had a broken bone. I was like, oh no. Oh no. Christy just went inside to go to the bathroom. Just went inside. Like literally, y'all, 2 seconds.
Yeah.
He's on the trampoline. I turn around and he is getting off. And I'm like, whoa, Carson, I'm coming. And he's already jumped off, but he's basically fallen. And his whole face just mouth first, mouth into the ground. And my ground is it's just burned up grass. That's all it is. It's just sun scorched earth. And he it took him a second, and then he's just covered in this dead grass, and it's all in his mouth. I'm just like, oh my gosh. And he's like kind of limping as he's walking over, and he's like, yeah, I'm fine. This child that whispers when he's over here because he doesn't want me to hear what he's saying.
Yep.
And he's like totally tough. No problem. No problem.
It's because Josh was there.
I was floored. I was like, wow, this is amazing. And I mean, there were so many times that I was sure Avery was just going to lose it, and she didn't. She didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And Annabelle, I mean, we snuck a cookie.
Yeah.
That was the best. I mean, I know we were being sneaky, but watching her every time they looked over in her direction, take that cookie and she pulled her towel up like this and just would bring the cookie down and just stop moving. And then they would look the other direction and she'd bring that cookie back up. I mean, y'all, it was amazing.
She's the one that I'm worried about the teenage years.
She is.
Yeah.
We got to get her walking with the Holy Spirit right now.
Yeah.
This is what this is all about. God is giving you an opportunity to instill this now. Because if she didn't have any issues, then there'd be no reason to be doing all this. This is giving you an opportunity.
I can see very clearly my future.
Now. Yes. That cookie was insane. Y'all, she had a crumble cookie. I gave her one of my crumble birthday cookies. So she had a full half of a cookie. It took her, like, I don't know, 15 minutes to eat the whole thing because it was huge.
Yeah, they're slow
and she
eaters.
she was so sneaky. Like stone cold sneaky. It was amazing to watch. She was a master. A master.
She was.
I could take lessons. I wasn't that smooth in high school.
Oh, no.
You were not.
No. Mm-mm.
You were not.
No, I would have been like, I probably shouldn't take the cookie if they can't have one too.
I was like, hey, we have to keep it from the other kids. And she was like, okay, done.
Mm-hmm. Done. Not a problem.
No problem. I got this. That was the best. I love moments like that though. When I was growing up, like with my mom's friends, with my mom and her friends, like that moment that I got to be like one of the grown-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did too.
That was her moment. Oh, Krista. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Put that comment up on the screen, Christy.
Nope. Not that one. That's why I was having trouble.
Yep, that's Tim. I think so, yes. No, ma'am. We don't talk like this.
No.
We don't talk like this. Mm-mm. We do not talk like this. It says, Amanda, we have almost only 3 years till we have teenagers. I'm not ready. I'm not ready either. That's why I don't speak of it. It's like, we don't say the name. That is Voldemort, and we don't say it. No. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You are still young. You are basically a child. I am
know.
old. I am 41. Crazy. Anyway, it's 9:48. We should probably wrap it up.
It's true.
I jumped off and kept talking. Do you want to pick it back up? Timothy Olsen. That's not funny. Yeah, she's only turning 30 in November. She is a girl child. Yeah. Timothy Olsen, don't you dare ever speak to me. Josh is halfway to 18. You can sleep on the couch, sir.
There's plenty of blankets and pillows already there.
Yep.
Already set up.
It's true. Say it again. You're sleeping on a trampoline.
Josh would be jealous. What?
Except for the bugs.
Uh-huh.
He would not be jealous of bugs.
No.
He does not. My child does not do bugs.
No, mine don't either.
Mm-mm.
I've apparently pinned a message and I don't know how or why or how to unpin it.
Oh, what?
I figured it out. There's a little star on all of the messages, on all of the comments. And if I click the star, it pins the comment.
Tim, are you gone?
I
Did you
think he
leave
is.
Did you leave the house? Are you driving and messaging?
That is not safe, Timothy.
Or
We cannot endorse that behavior.
Oh. What am I going to watch without you here? Voice to text. Ah.
That doesn't work for me.
What
It's
does
not
your
safe to use.
What does your voice to text
All kinds of
do?
things. It says things to people that are none of the things that I actually say. It's not safe to use. Oh no, I've been learning a lot over the last couple of weeks and discovering that, you know, I've heard people say, oh, being a mother is the greatest ministry you could ever have. And it always was very frustrating and annoying to me when people said that. But it's true. It's so true. I think that's been my realization this last week of, oh, it always annoyed me when people told me that. Like, it made it seem like, so you shouldn't ever try to do anything else. Just focus on your own kids. But what about the other people that I want to minister to? But my generations will know the Lord. So it's been like a fresh, like, yeah, I can't let that slide. you got to make sure that I'm taking care of that.
Yeah. That's so good.
That's all I have to say about that.
I mean, your ministry could be as numerous as there are stars in the sky because of the generations to come.
It's true.
You just won't see them when it happens.
Yeah.
That's okay.
It is.
That's great for your social anxieties.
You can minister to millions throughout the years and you never have to see any of it or meet any of them.
I mean, it's kind of
What
like
could be better than that?
It's kind of like doing a Facebook Live. You don't have to see anybody.
I don't have to see anybody.
Not
I
a
don't have to
one.
interact with anybody.
From the safety of my kitchen table.
Yes.
Look, it's like we have the same wall color. Do
I
we?
know. This is just white.
Oh, it's just the lighting.
It's just white.
Mine's this gray.
Yours is gray. Yeah.
Oh,
We painted the walls white.
oh, yay!
Hey.
Good night, Krista. Good night,
I
Mom.
thought that she was sending us a link to something at first. I was trying to figure it out. Oh, anyway, I'm about to pass my threshold.
Yes, I don't want to get to the laughing stage.
No.
I've only yawned 5 times during our live broadcast, so it's time to
I
stop.
pretended to be laughing and ducked my head down.
Yes, I've done this. I haven't been very stealth about my yawns. Hey guys, please go and check out the link that we've posted this weekend on Sunday. It is to our newest article in what's it called? Canvas Rebel, which is a new magazine from Voyage Dallas.
See, I was going to say Voyage magazine.
Well, it is a Voyage magazine, but it's Canvas Rebel or Rebel Canvas. Which one?
Canvas Rebel.
It's Canvas Rebel.
Canvas Rebel.
Canvas Rebel. Yeah. Can't. It's too late. Yeah.
I've been a little confused by all of that.
Yeah.
And I have not gotten it straight.
Yes. Well,
Voyage magazine, Canvas Rebel.
it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't. There's a link and it'll tell you what it's called.
There's a link on our Facebook page. Go check it out. And go give it a click so that we get some clicks leading to it. Some traffic, some web traffic.
Some web
That'd
traffic.
That'd be great. Maybe leave a comment on the article. That'd be amazing.
You can do that?
I think so.
Ooh.
Pretty sure.
I don't know.
Maybe I'm wrong. It's possible that it's probable that I'm wrong. I'm very good at saying.
I didn't even know that you shared the link. Like I never got a notification.
I sent it in a text message, and then I shared it.
I got the text message.
I shared it on Send Help Podcast, or shared it on. I can't talk now. I've lost it.
I know we've passed our threshold.
We passed it.
Yeah,
it's
crossed
done.
over.
9:30 is kind of it for me.
It really is.
I felt it happen. I did too. It was while I was talking about Josh and squeezing his toes together, and during that time I was like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "Am I making sense right now?"
It's after 9:30.
And then I was
Nothing makes sense.
I don't think I am making sense. Are you even on a topic right now, Amanda? Does anyone know what you're talking about? I don't think they do. Do you know what you're talking about?
And
Stop
that's
talking.
really the one that matters. Do you know what you're talking about?
Yeah, I was like, stop talking. Just stop. Anyway, I'm going to stop now because I've slumped 3 extra inches in this chair and I'm exhausted. Clearly, my husband has left me. He has gone.
He
He's
has left the
left.
house.
He's left the house.
He got
He's
called out. He didn't leave you. Well, I
okay.
mean,
Well, I don't know. He didn't get home till 3 a.m. last night.
that's not
So
good.
we shall see. He's gone. Is that what is that? What is
What is
that?
what?
What Facebook user? What is that?
Oh, I'm not looking at it.
Oh, he's saying
Shark.
land the plane. Land the plane.
That's a
what
shark.
he's saying. No, it's not.
It's a
It's a plane landing. He's saying land the plane. Thank you, Tim.
How did you talk text that? Voice to text emoji? What did you just say? Emoji land plane? No. No. I don't think that exists.
All right. Y'all follow us if you'd like to on social media at Send
We
Help
usually
Podcast.
make sense.
Sometimes. At Send Help Podcast. Go to our website, thesendhelppodcast.com. Check us out
Check
on
out
YouTube.
our article.
Yeah, go to our article. Go check it out. We'll repost the link in the comment section of this, and we will repost it to all of our social medias. Also, go check us out on YouTube. And
Yeah.
we will see you again.
Oh, next time. We'll see you again next time. Oh, there she is. Right there at the end. So here we go. We love you guys. Bye.